Yeah, so John, what made you kind of decide to reach out to Henry to come out to fight ready?
Well, I started training with Henry over a year ago, and I just happened to be in town actually. My kids had a volleyball tournament here in town, and I thought I'd kill two birds with one stone. Come see a good friend and support my daughter's volleyball. And I'm glad I did come out here. Henry is just so intelligent and such a great leader and tactician, and it's just been great. It's been really great trip so far. So day 1 of 4, and just a few weeks out from my first heavyweight championship against Ciryl Gane. So yeah.
What does Henry do that's a little bit different than some other people you've worked with?
Henry is just he's just super passionate about MMA, man, and it's the details, you know, angles and it's really just the details. It's the fine print when it comes to Henry. That's what makes him special.
So you're still thinking about it, but maybe you'll work with Henry in the long run for the fight, or is that something you're still kind of thinking
Yeah,
about?
absolutely. I'd love to have Henry coaching me for this Ciryl Gane fight. Hopefully our schedules can align and we can get on the same page, and he could be one of my corners.
Thanks, man.
Welcome to this video. We have had the long anticipation wait of Jon Jones coming back to heavyweight, so I'm just going to be reacting to it. Obviously the news is out. Unfortunately Francis has been released, but we have got Jon Jones and Gane, and it's going to be a very interesting fight. So yeah, let's just jump into the video. Just going to go to, because we have two fighters here, I believe Gane is a technician, and I believe, you know, Jon Jones got the fight IQ. We've not seen him at heavyweight yet. This is going to be a technical matchup. Henry Cejudo is in Jon Jones' corner, and I believe that will get him to the victory on this one. And I'll get into it in the video why, and why I have my reasons. But if we remember, let's go to Jon Jones versus Gustafsson. I'm going to skip the first one where it was an absolute dogfight, and some people actually gave it to some people gave it to Gustafsson. Let's call him Alex. Some people gave it to Alex, you know, but Jones won that fight, and he's open about how he didn't really train for it. He was partying before it. And then in the rematch, we'll just jump into that right now. The rematch, Jones absolutely dominated him. And let's see where Jones dominated him by.
This is a bad position for Alex. He's got to scramble out of here. Oh, big shots. Big shots by Jon Jones.
In trouble here.
Gustafsson's in trouble. That's
Jon
it.
Jones has regained the throne.
Wow.
So as soon as Jones took him down, absolutely dominated him in the wrestling. And you can see this through the whole of Jones' career when he wrestles with people. Even DC, you know, Olympic level athlete, wrestler. Jones not willingly you can say, but did take him down, you know, more than once. And no one really does that with DC, but Jon Jones was able to. And he'd done it with Chael Sonnen. Chael Sonnen says you wouldn't be able to beat me, so what did Jon Jones do? Beat him in the wrestling. So Jon's fight IQ and his will to, you know, break his opponents is unmatched. Everyone believes, you know, he's the best fighter to ever do it. And so this fight, he absolutely dominated, you know, Gustafsson in the rematch. And then if we continue, this is obviously Jon Jones' top 5 finishes.
He's got one hook. Rampage has not been stopped in the octagon. That's what Jones wants. To be the first man in the UFC to stop Quinton Rampage Jackson. He's got him. Looking to do it right here. Looking to finish this fight. Quinton's trying to pry it off. Jon Jones has defended his UFC light heavyweight.
Jones is very, you know, his ground and pound game is on another level to other people. And if we go to Ciryl Gane and Gane's fight, you know, everyone knows it. Francis's knee was blown out in this, he needed surgery, so he was pretty much, you know, fighting him with one leg. Of course, the adrenaline's there, so he's going to continue to be able to push through a lot of stuff, but one leg is one leg. And this is from the third round onwards, when Francis took Gane down and, you know, dominated him. Didn't really get much offense off, but, you know, Ciryl Gane couldn't get back up. And let's get into the clip.
See this here, whether or not he can hold this knees and getting them into play.
Too much of this.
Look at this. Francis
Doing jiu-jitsu. Reverse.
playing in the UFC back in the day.
Yeah,
Landing there for Ciryl Gane. Pulled by Francis.
anticipated that, right? Because we've seen everyone miss that big.
Didn't miss it.
It's all the grappling. He's just not
Sent flip on his significant strikes thus far. Gane. Jon Jones escapes lawnmower 4.0. The official
The right things to do. You know,
I want to fight a guy like this. And we're
that might have lowered the grappling, even though his hands aren't moving as fast. Possibly buying Gane around through. Like that. Yeah, high kick around the net. Does that count for anything?
Look at Ciryl Gane, the way he moves. I'm so looking forward to this fight. I believe, Ciryl Gane is going to be the technician on the feet. Jon Jones does get hit in his light heavyweight, career. He does get hit. He likes to move forward. He's got the long stance where he's poking everyone in the eyes. He likes to be long so he can get away from his opponents, but he doesn't really move around too much. Ciryl Gane is like all over the octagon, creating angles. His striking is unbelievable. But I do feel like he's going to be the technician on the feet, but I think Jon's going to completely shut that down with his wrestling. He has set Henry Cejudo in his corner. From the first clip in this video, he's been training with Henry Cejudo. He's going to try and get Henry Cejudo in his corner. That he's not it's no mistake. He's a 2 weight division world champion and an Olympic gold medalist wrestler. That is, I believe, going to get him to victory, Jon Jones, in this one. And I believe Ciryl Gane is his toughest challenge in this division because of his stand-up. If Ciryl Gane was able to, not let Jones take him down, which if DC can't stop, Ciryl Gane's not going to be able to stop. When we've seen Francis impose as well, when Francis wrestling, everyone knows isn't the best. Obviously, it's improved loads since he fought Stipe, but his wrestling is nowhere near as good as DC's or Jon Jones, and he was able to control the last 3 rounds of their title fight and get the victory with 1 leg. That's why I believe Jon Jones will get the victory through his wrestling, and Ciryl Gane might not even get any shots off. However, his last performance with Tuivasa was unbelievable, and he come back from getting rocked, dropped, come back and won the fight through teeps and body blows. So he has a really, I'm in Thailand in Muay Thai, I love striking. To watch Ciryl Gane's style is beautiful, I love it. And fair play to Francis for taking that fight and, for going on the 1 leg and everything was at stakes. He's trying to get his contract and obviously he's trying to make more money. So it's a lot of risk for him, so fair play to Francis. I do like Francis as a fighter as well, as a guy. He's on some podcasts, he's had humble beginnings, as you would say. But yeah, there's that. Let me know what you think of this, who you think is going to win. If you liked the video, please like and subscribe. My conclusion, I do believe Jones will get the victory in this through his wrestling. Having Henry Cejudo in his corner, I believe will get him to the victory. I think he's smart and approach this intelligent. Training with Henry Cejudo, because he would have watched the fight between him and Francis, and probably if Francis's wrestling could win him the fight, obviously Jones's will. I believe if Francis's wrestling was a little bit, more, world class, like Jon Jones, he would have won this with a finish rather than just, using his weight to get him to victory on points. But I'm buzzing for this fight. It's going to be interesting. I hope it's, I was going to see what Ciryl Gane's wrestling's like, his defence. It's going to be hard for him to not allow Jones to take him down and get ground and pounded. But I do believe the W will go with Jon Jones, but it's going to be interesting. And if he becomes a heavyweight champion, Stipe comes back, it's going to be a good few fights in 2023. Yeah, hope you enjoyed this video, and we'll catch you in another one.